If you hook the ball, you already know this. You're not the majority. Most golfers slice, and because of that, the entire golf world is built to help them. Lessons, tips, training aids, YouTube videos, all for the slice. But when the ball starts snapping left, the advice disappears. You're told to aim right, swing softer, or accept that you just draw it. So you end up experimenting on your own, trying random fixes and making it worse. Here's the truth. Fixing a hook isn't harder than fixing a slice. It's just rarer, and because it's rare, it's being ignored. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what causes a hook, some of the most common mistakes that people make, and the absolute easiest ways in order to fix it with no confusion. Stick with me in this video. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Hi everyone, Kevin Stahl here. I'm the Director of Instruction at the Club at Old Hawthorne. I'm a Callaway Master Club Fitter and PGA member for over 20 years, and welcome to my channel, Team KSG. And thanks for joining me on this nice, snowy, cold day here in Columbia, Missouri, inside our teaching studio, the stable at Old Hawthorne, because we're going to talk about fixing the hooks. What causes the hooks? How do we fix it? Well, I got 3 simple drills here that are going to guaranteed help you out with that. And if you're anything like me, I used to struggle with the hooks a lot early on, a lot in my career, in my swing. It's just something my body naturally wanted to do. But what causes the hooks? Typically, what causes the hooks is a result of your body stopping rotation, and then your hands will take over and close that club face relative to your swing pass. So for instance, if we had a really good kind of initial start in our downswing and that club drops inside, for instance, and is swinging inside to out, but our club face is closed, meaning turning to the left for your right-handed players, relative to that line, that ball is going to hook on you. And the bigger that separation, the bigger the hook's going to happen. So I've got 3 simple drills here that we're going to talk about, and hopefully it'll help you identify which part of your swing needs correction, because all of these will help that. Let's first talk about mostly your dominant hand. Now I'm talking about for right-handed players. Obviously, if you're left-handed, just think about it differently. But I would say that let's go ahead and start off, forget drills for a second. Let's talk about your grip. People that have a very, very strong grip, typically were taught this. Well, it could have been by a PGA professional, could have been by friends, or them just figuring out themselves. If they were slicing the ball originally when they first started playing, then they probably got to a stronger grip in order to do a quick fix and get that golf ball straight. Now, if you want quick fixes, hey, that's an option for you. But if you're looking at long-term actual player development, we got to get that hand neutralized. So what I mean by that is, particular is that right hand tends to be a little stronger, meaning it drops down to the right a little bit. And the farther we go down to the right, the more those hands are going to want to twist at impact, shutting that club face down and getting that ball really rope hooking. So I just want you to feel that and double check that your right hand in particular is not as far down this way to the right, and you might have to neutralize it by bringing just a little more to the left and a little more on top of your left thumb here to feel more connected. So grip out of the way. That's the boring stuff, but probably most effective. If we're talking about right hand, let's say you neutralized your grip a little bit, but you're still flipping it. Well, one of the best ways to do it, to get that separation, is actually separating your hands on the club. So this is the hockey drill, hockey slap shot drill. So all you're going to do is take your normal grip, take your right hand, slide it halfway down the shaft like so, take your normal stance, and do some swings. Now, with our hands being separated like this, it's much easier then to feel if there's a problem child in it, meaning if one of these hands really tends to want to turn over and manipulate that club head. So it's a great drill. You want to do a minimum of 5 swings to 10, and notice if you have any patterns. Through impact, right here, as you're going through it, are you noticing, if you're going in slow motion, are you noticing your body wanting and your hands wanting to turn that club head over? Or do you feel a little better about turning with your body in order to keep that club head nice and straight going down our target line? There's the difference. Do you feel your body or do you feel your hands? Notice it. 10 swings in a row. and feel. Are you getting flippy? If so, is it because you're not rotating your lower body? You can actually hit balls this way. You really can. It's not easy at all, but give it a try. And just try and get that ball bunted straight down your target line. Doesn't have to go right or left or anything like that. You're just doing mini chips. Okay. So if it's not your hands, let's say that it's your club path. In particular, your club path going too far inside to out. I do see this a lot with people that hook the ball. This was my tendency, definitely. Well, when I didn't get used to rotation, what do I do? I would hang back, tilt my spine back towards my right foot, hips go forward, but when that ends up happening is that club shaft will drop inside and it just gets stuck behind your body. Anytime your club gets stuck behind your body like that, you're going to have to make up for it. You got it with your hands. So we're back to a timing-based swing in that type of situation. If you got your timing out, perfectly set and your rhythm's good and all that, then you can maybe get away with it, but that's not repeatable. It's not for overall consistency. So when I look at swing path stuff and you know that you're dropping it really far on the inside, in to out, I like to take a head cover, put it outside my golf ball, one club head, just one. Okay, just like that. I also like to keep it a little farther forward, ahead of the golf ball, so that if my club is really coming inside, it'll still clip it on this on the way up. Now, let's not be confused. I want you to have a little bit of the inside to out swing path. That's great. That's perfect. That's what we want. A little bit is the reason why I put a head cover. I'm sorry, head cover, yeah. Just one club head outside of my golf ball here. That's a little bit. That's a few inches. But if we end up hitting that head cover, then we're way outside of that comfort zone and we're getting into flipping territory. So we had one club head outside of our golf ball like so. And I want you to do some swings trying to avoid that head cover. I think a key component to this, if you find that you just cannot stop hitting that head cover, is I want you to have a little pause at the top of your swing. Little pause. When I mentioned earlier about getting stuck behind you, it's usually because someone's trying to swing super hard, super fast. So you'll really see that with the driver. They'll start really early, that club will drop inside, and we get stuck behind our body. But with this, we combine the drills of the head cover and having a little pause at the top of our swing, and then allows our upper body and our lower body to get a little more in sync. Keep that club ahead of us and compress that ball in a little more of a down the line swing path. Instant feedback. If you hit that head cover, you're going to hear it, you're going to feel it. So go slow, do it right. Top of your swing, pause. Turn through. It doesn't have to be 100% swings at all. Actually, I highly encourage you not doing that. Start at about a 50% pace. Swing at 50%, have a little pause, and swing on through. Dead straight. Just like that. Now, lastly, when I was mentioning our hands releasing a whole bunch, turning over, shutting that club face, well, our body's not involved, just like our other two. So this drill is more about our body getting involved and allowing those hands now to stay out of it. We're away from swing path stuff and more into body and forgetting about our hands stuff. So this is the no release drill, meaning I don't want that club head to release an impact, flip over, and get those hooks. So all you're going to do is take about 50 to 70 yard type swings with your wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron, anything like that, doesn't matter. We're only going that distance. And I want you to feel like that your wrists are a little stiffer on this. Your wrists are a little stiffer, so that what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and hold off that club face. I want that club face to be pointed right down your target line, right at your target. And the only way to get that club through the shot is to turn with our lower body this way. This is going to guide the swing. I have no manipulation with my hands whatsoever. It feels like that club face has eyes on it. Remember, it's called a club face for a reason. Imagine it has eyes on it. It's the front of the golf club. So if your eyes are constantly looking down your target line with this drill, that's what we're looking for. I don't want those eyes looking anywhere else, left, right, anywhere. It's going right towards our target. So let's give it a try. Set up to it. You can even choke down on it if you want to. We're doing half swings, trying to hit it about 50 to 70 yards, just rotating our lower body. Okay, good. Now it's a little thin, and I want to say, I want you to expect that. We're not talking about contact stuff right now. This is not contact drills necessarily. We're just trying to keep that club face in control by turning our body and letting that lead the race. Nice trajectory, about 60 yards there, right down the line. So there you have it. We had 3 drills that we just covered. We did our head cover drill. We did our body drills, and we did our split grip hockey drill in order to feel our bodies get into it and have less hands. If you like that video, be sure to like and subscribe to Team KSG, and we're going to see you next week after the PGA show for another video.